and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see right here, beautiful vegetable curry with coconut milk. Got some amazing spices in there. The vegetables that you want to use are entirely up to you. I've got, you can see what I've got in there. I've got some French beans, some broad beans. I've got some white radish or mooli. I've got celery, onions, garlic, ginger. You can add whatever you want. Really, really simple and delicious. Let's go and do it. Okay, we're going to go straight in with this one. I mean, there's so many vegetables I'm using for this. It's better I just tell you as we go along. So, large pan, we're going to need a lid. I've got some oil in there. Now, I'm using corn oil today. You can use any oil that you want. We're going to start off by getting in our whole garam masala. Today I'm going to be using some dried red chilli. Let me just drop them in first. Then I've got some black mustard seeds, some cumin seeds, and fennel seeds. So in they go. And as the oil heats up, that's going to really infuse that oil. They're going to start to pop and crackle and do their thing. Now, you don't have to use the same vegetables that I'm using, of course. You could be using some different stuff. Right, that's working well. We're now going to go in with some chopped onions. Nice big handful of curry leaves. Fresh curry leaves I've got here, lucky to get those. If you can't get these, maybe you could get some dried perhaps. Here I've got my garlic ginger paste, which is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. And we're just going to cook this on a kind of above medium to high heat just for 2 minutes. I'm now going to go in with some celery. I've got some white radish or mooli. Here I've got some snake gourd. Now with snake gourd, which is, a long vegetable like that, actually comes, you can get them like 6 foot long, they're enormous, some of them. But what you need to do is just scrape the outside of the skin, take all of the pips and the seeds out of the centre, so you end up just with that. Let's get them in anyway. And then I've just soaked them with a little bit of salt water because they can be very, very bitter. So I've stuck some salt in them, a couple of teaspoons of salt, and then left them for about 20 minutes, then drained them off. So that's snake gourd. Not to be confused with many other types of gourd there are. I've now got here some beans. Again, what I've done is I just de-stringed them, took the nib off each end and then pulled the string down. I've now got some green beans or French beans or long beans, whatever you call those. And I've still got okra and bell peppers or capsicums to go. They're my vegetables. I'm now going to add some fresh green chilli. I'm going to add some powders now, equal parts of cumin and coriander, and chili powder and turmeric. While I'm here, going to add a little bit of salt. Much more there. And we're just going to pan fry this around for about another 4 minutes. Still on this kind of fairly vigorous high heat. Okay, this is coming on lovely. Now I'm going to go in with my capsicums. I mean, as you can see, I'm actually making quite a big quantity here. Obviously, I can't imagine you lot doing this, but I've got a lot of mouths to feed today. So in goes our capsicums. Using green, if you mix the colours, of course, it will look nice. And then my okra, or bindi, or lady's fingers, in that goes. Now again, you could be adding carrots, potatoes, mushrooms, zucchini, eggplant. This is just the selection that I've got today, so I'm using this one. But yeah, go ahead and use whatever you want. All you have to do is make sure you put your hard vegetables in first, i.e. carrots will go in way before mushrooms, for example. Okay, again, another 2 to 3 minutes on this heat. Pretty much stirring all the time now. We don't want it to sort of stick or burn at the bottom. Okay, this is looking beautiful. Vegetables are cooking down nicely. Really simply now we're going to add some coconut milk into the mix. Now you can be using coconut milk from a can if you wanted, no problem. Or if you're lucky enough to get a fresh, that would be really good, wouldn't it? So that's about right. That's a good amount of coconut milk I have there. We're now going to pop on a lid, turn the heat down a little bit, not to a simmer, above a simmer. We're going to let that go for about 6 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. Okay, let's jump in and take a look here. Let me get this lid off, get some steam out. Lovely. I mean, that really is looking beautiful. It's quite important to cook the coconut milk for a decent amount of time. It kind of reduces down a little bit and gets a little bit thicker. Now check that for salt. It's going to be fine for me, I know. You might want to add some more. Our vegetables are really nice and tender now. Just at the last, let me turn that off. Gonna add a nice generous pinch or two of garam masala powder. I'll stick a link up for a recipe on how to make your own garam masala. And then we're going to go in with some lovely fresh cilantro or coriander, whatever you call that. Give that a mix in, and that's it, job done. Got some lovely, lovely, beautiful vegetables in there. This is really nice and healthy. Of course, nice and vegan. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?